Welcome to Book and Puppet Company's Story Hour. Fractured Fables Story. Fractured Story Hour Fables. I'm here with
Dr. Zeno.
Dr. Zeno.
Hello.
And
How do you like my hat?
I like your hat. How do you like my hat?
I like your hat very much. It's a stovepipe. We call that a stovepipe hat.
Oh.
And it's because it explodes.
Oh, no! I don't want it to explode.
It's because it explodes, and so be careful with that hat. And what do you think of this hat? It's I believe it's probably maybe a little bit too purple. Is it too purple?
No, I think it's very good.
Well, I'll show you. I'll show you the other one. I'll be right back.
Okay. So today we're going to be reading a story. Even though it's Fractured Fables, we're reading a story. That's why I was having trouble figuring out whether it was a story hour or a puppet show today.
What about this one? Is this good? It's more black. Not so purple.
I like the purple one, but that one is... The only problem is I can't see where you are.
Where am I? I don't know where I am either. Where are you, Andy?
I'm over here. I'm over. I think I'm over. I'm right. I'm here.
My hat fell off.
You're out.
It's good to not have a hat. Actually, the hat was a little bit too maybe dark. It was very dark in there.
I like being able to see your eyes.
Oh, thank you. I can't see your eyes very well.
You can't?
No, your hat is... Pardon me,
My hat's too... Should I make my hat higher?
I choked on a cough drop.
I'm sorry. Well, I'll make my hat higher like this.
Oh, that's very good. Now I can see your beautiful blue peepers.
Thanks. Well, so we're here for a story. And
a story?
Today, yes.
I thought it was a puppet show. Is this a story?
Well, the puppets tell stories, and I'm going to read.
May I be in the story? May I help act it out like a little actor puppet?
Yes, you may. So this story is going to be called The Snow Queen, and it is by Hans Christian Andersen.
Oh! I love that story. It is about an ice cream store, I believe. Right?
I don't know about it. I didn't read it yet, but I think this is going to be the picture which shows.
Oh my! That is a picture.
A sort of a dancing man with
some
a
demonic figures, some devils, I believe.
No, not well. Yes, actually, that's true. This one does have a tail. Oh, you're right. They are. I didn't even see that.
Yes. Oh, they're devils, all right. Ask Dr. Faustus.
Devils?
He'll tell you. I'll tell you too. I'm Dr. Zeno. Not really an expert on devils, but I am an expert on tales.
You mean like fairy tales?
Tales and also tales.
Fairy tales or devil's tales?
The kind with an A-L-E is a good one. That's like a fairy tale or something.
A fairy tale.
And then the kind with an A-I-L, that is the tale that you see here. This is the tale of the devil.
Oh, this tale. I see. So, but it could be like a dog's tale.
Are you sure you want to read this story to young children? I believe Mr. Hans Christian Andersen was rather an occultist, I believe.
Well, the Snow Queen is a story. There's a picture of Hans Christian Andersen.
Oh yes, it is.
The Snow Queen is a story
that... The ice cream store. It's an ice cream. The Snow Queen. And
I think this is the Snow Queen, if you see the picture there. So I think this could be all right for children.
Oh.
Let's just try it. It
all
says,
right.
The Snow Queen.
I'll try to make it jolly for the children.
All right. I think the children will like it because it's a fairy tale by Hans Christian Andersen, and it's called The Snow Queen. And so here it goes. The Snow Queen, a tale in 7 stories.
7 stories?
7 stories, yes. Okay, so here comes the first story. deals with a mirror and its fragments. Whoa, I think that was what this picture was the mirror. See, they're holding a mirror, and fragments are when there's pieces of it. Like a mirror has, if it breaks, that would be fragments of it.
It's very bad luck, I hear, when you break a mirror.
I don't want to break a mirror.
Yes, you know why it's bad luck when you break a mirror?
No, I don't know anything
Because you
about
had a
it.
mirror, and now you don't have one because it's broken. So that's very bad luck.
Well, yeah, because I want to use the mirror. If
Yes.
it's broken, I can't use
I think you should look in the mirror, Andy, because I believe you have a very large cockroach running down your nose right now.
Where's the mirror? I don't have a mirror though.
You see now that what bad luck it is that you broke your mirror, because if you had a mirror, you would know I was just making that up.
I didn't break a. I didn't even start reading the story yet. I didn't break a mirror. Let's read the story, okay?
7 stories of bad luck, I believe, is what you get.
I don't want it. Okay, so now we're going to read a story, and the story is coming very soon. As soon as I start to read.
May I see the picture in this story? There's no, not that picture. The other picture, the one on the second page.
This one?
No, the other one. No, the one where your finger is.
This one?
Yes. What is it?
Oh, this one shows. I think this one shows the queen. It looks like the queen.
Yes.
And
She's
then
a
there's
very lovely lady.
Yeah, look how pretty
And that
she is.
little boy, Monsieur, she must treat him very, very kindly. No
Yeah.
doubt, no
Well,
doubt.
he looks very grumpy though. Did you
He
see how
does.
grumpy he looks?
He's looking rather sad, I suppose. Perhaps it's because he lost his
Mirror?
mirror. Yes.
I don't know, because the fragment. Anyway, let's start this story because this story is here, and we're going to have a story about the Snow Queen, a tale in 7 stories. First story deals with the mirror and its fragments. Did you want to read it with me?
I'll just listen and watch you admiringly.
All right. So here we go. Now we are about to begin.
Well, very good. It was very good.
And you must attend.
I am here already. I do not need to attend again. I'm already here.
Okay. And when we get to the end of the story, you will know more than you do now.
That's a proper kind of story, as opposed to the kind where by the time you finished reading it, you've forgotten everything you ever knew.
That's not how I read a story. I
I
know
wrote
more
a story
at the
like
end.
that. You know what it is? It is entirely the word "the," but spelled incorrectly. T-E-H, over and over again, for about 300 pages. And by the time you've finished reading that, you are completely cottage cheese in the brain. Ha 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 ha!
That's very weird.
No. It's how I conquer my enemies.
That's what I say to that. Okay, but we're going to actually read a story because we're here for
we're reading
a story hour
yes.
on a puppet show.
Sorry. I shouldn't have interrupted with my story inside of your story. It's not my
Okay.
story.
Did you remember what happened already? I'll start again from the beginning. The Snow Queen, a tale in 7 stories.
With ice cream.
First story.
I believe.
We'll have some ice cream at the end.
All right.
First story deals with a mirror and its fragments. Now I'm going to start reading. Now we are about to begin,
Yes.
and you must attend.
Yes.
And when we get to the end of the story, you will know more than you do now about a very wicked hobgoblin.
A wicked hobgoblin? Oh my! Is that in this story? A wicked hobgoblin?
That's what it says. A wicked
I'm a little
hobgoblin
worried now. I'm
is coming in the story.
rather worried.
He was one of the worst kind. In fact, he was a real demon.
A demon? A demon? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't really care for demons.
I know. That would be scary.
Yes, yes. I hope he doesn't come here.
All right. All right. I'm going to keep reading this story, even though it seems like it might have something scary in it.
Yes, yes. I think I'll just get a little closer to you, Andy, in case you decide to show up.
All right. One day, this demon
Yes.
was in a high state of delight
Delight?
because he had invented a mirror with this peculiarity that every good and pretty thing reflected in it shrank away to almost nothing.
Oh my goodness.
On the other hand, every bad and good-for-nothing thing stood out and looked its worst.
Oh, it sounds like being a teenager.
I know, sometimes when you look in a mirror, you think that you don't look good.
You look and all you see is pimples, 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 pimples.
The most beautiful landscapes reflected in it looked like boiled spinach.
Ooh, I like that though, boiled spinach.
Yeah, but it doesn't look very pretty. It looks like a lump of gump.
Landscape looked like boiled spinach, eh?
And the best people became hideous.
Ooh, well, that must be what happened to you, Andy. I'm just kidding. Oh, you look very handsome.
Or else they were upside down and had no bodies.
Upside down with no bodies, or just upside down heads?
Their
hanging?
faces were distorted beyond recognition.
Wow! Achoo! Ooh, it just makes me sneeze when you talk like this.
And if they had even one freckle, it appeared to spread all over their nose and their mouth.
Oh boy!
The demon thought this was immensely amusing.
Achoo! It's making me sneeze.
If a good thought passed through anyone's mind, it turned to a grin in the mirror, and this caused real delight to the demon. I guess this is a grin. All the pupils in the demon's school, for he kept a school, reported that a miracle had taken place. Now, for the first time, they said it was possible to see what the world and mankind were really like. They ran about everywhere with the mirror. Did you want to run around everywhere with the mirror? They ran about everywhere with the mirror. They ran about with the mirror. Wee, 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 wee. Till at last there was not a country or a person which had not been seen in this distorting mirror. What? I was just showing the mirror.
What was that? What was this?
Whoa! Did you somebody came that was in the mirror, I think.
It was a very it was a demon, I believe.
Maybe that was the demon that made the mirror.
I think so.
Are you... Well, is it?
Hello? Come out, whatever you are.
Is the demon that made the mirror
if
here?
you're going to be in the show, then just come on out and make yourself known.
Did you make the mirror?
I'm a demon. No, actually, I'm a zombie.
Did you make the mirror?
I'm a zombie, and I didn't make the mirror, but
You
I
didn't?
used to go to that demon school. I went to that demon school when I was younger, and it was very, very cruel.
It wasn't a nice school. It was a cruel school.
Yes, it was. Look what they
I'm
did.
sorry.
Look
What? Oh no!
Look,
Oh.
my eye!
They
did this to my eye.
They did that to your eye? That was a bad school.
Yeah.
I don't think you should go back to that school.
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad, and so that's why I don't go there anymore.
Good.
And that's why I came to this puppet show because my eye.
Did you want me to
Please
help?
fix my
Okay,
eye.
let me put it back in. Yep. I did it.
That's very, very nice of you, Andy.
All
I
right.
think I'll just stay right over here by you.
Okay.
What, do you like demons?
No comment.
All right. Let's keep reading because
I'm a zombie.
well, the children want to know what happens in the story because all the pupils in the demon
Just,
school.
You know, I think I need to get a handkerchief. I'm about to sneeze again. Oh, see you later. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Oh well, we can read it with you, Zombie. Do you want to be the one that reads the
Me?
story? Yes, you can be with us for the story.
Okay.
Dr. Zeno decided to go and get a handkerchief, but we can read with the zombie. The zombie can come to the story hour too, right?
I can come.
Okay,
I
so
can be here.
so what happened is all the pupils in the demons' school, they ran everywhere, and finally they even wanted to fly with the mirror up to heaven with it to mock the angels.
Mock the angels.
Yeah, but the
Woo!
higher they flew, see, the demons are flying up. The more it grinned, that's the mirror. So much so that they could hardly hold it, and at last, okay, wait a minute, I think they're flying up. See, there's the demons. They're flying up. At last, it slipped out of their hands.
The mirror
The mirror slipped out of their hands.
slipped out of their
The
hands.
mirror slipped out of their hands like this.
Just slipped.
What?
It just slipped.
The mirror, they were carrying the mirror and they were flying in the sky, and it slipped out of their hands and fell to the earth. Okay, wait a minute.
It fell down.
It fell down. The mirror fell down. Here it goes.
You know what?
Yeah.
I know all about that. I was one of them. I was the one carrying the mirror, and I was the one who dropped it.
Well, that could be very bad. If you drop a mirror from high in the sky and it falls all the way down to the earth, it shivered into hundreds of millions and billions of bits.
My handkerchief! I can't find my handkerchief! Do you have my handkerchief?
No, but I'm gonna
No,
make this
we
tambourine.
don't have your handkerchief.
But I can't find it.
Okay, here's the sound of this is the sound of the mirror when it broke. Okay, here it goes. Ah! As the mirror broke into millions and billions of bits. That sounds very, very bad.
It wasn't my fault, though. My hands were covered with butter.
That would be a reason that it could fall for
My
sure.
hands were covered with butter because I ate a croissant.
I think that the mirror is ringing. Listen, the mirror is going.
You need
Wah,
to put your
wah.
finger on silent before the show, Andy.
Because that's the mirror that was falling down. Even then, it did more harm than ever.
What?
Because it was
I
broken.
thought when we broke the mirror, then all the bad stuff would stop.
But some of those bits were not as big as a grain of sand, and these flew about all over the world, getting into people's eyes.
Ow! Ow!
The broken
I got
mirror
something in my eye.
pieces.
I'm trying to find my handkerchief, and I got something in my eye, and it hurts. So I've got to go get it out of my eye.
Was it your broken mirror piece from the mirror that you
I
dropped?
don't know what you're talking about. Something went in my eye, and now it hurts, and everything's getting very strange, very misty, very cloudy.
Well, it
Very
says
strange.
here, once in, they stuck there in the people's eyes and
Oh, no.
distorted everything they looked at or made them see everything that was amiss. Even tiniest grain of glass kept the same power as that possessed by the whole mirror. Some people even got a bit of glass into their hearts.
Oh no. This is a terrible story.
I know, because the mirror broke
Andy,
into
why do you look
a lot
so
of
strange?
parts.
You have
dead skin hanging from your nose, and there's also bugs crawling on the wheel, and worms coming out of your ears, and everything looks terrible, and you look actually pretty good. Actually, you look much better now. Something's in my eye. Why am I so depressed?
It's got to be that mirror. The pieces of the mirror.
He got one of those mirror pieces in his eye.
It got into your eye or your heart, and poof.
Oh no, what's
Some
gonna
people-
happen to Dr. Zito?
Well, it was terrible for the heart. It became like a lump of ice.
My heart, it's so cold. Oh, my heart is freezing cold. I don't know what's wrong, but I think I need to go and buy a heart warmer or something.
That's a good idea. A heart warmer. That would be good. Some of the fragments were
What do
so
you
big.
use for that?
Some of the fragments were so big that they were used for window panes,
Uh-oh.
but it was not advisable to look at one's friends through these panes.
It would be painful.
I know. Other bits were made into spectacles,
Spectacles?
like glasses.
Oh my goodness.
And it was a bad business when people, meaning to be just, put on these spectacles, because then they would be unjust.
Would you help me put on my spectacles, please?
Yeah, I'll just take these spectacles and put them on you. Bing!
Oh, my goodness. Everything seems so clear now. Now it seems that all the things that we're doing to all the little animals are perfectly justified. Even if every single species on the planet goes extinct, it's worth it to have extra Kleenex. Don't you agree?
You have the bad spectacles on. Take those bad spectacles off. Bing! The bad demon laughed.
Everything looks terrible again.
Well, I don't know. I think that I'm glad that you got the bad spectacles off. The bad demon laughed till he split his side. It tickled him. It tickled him to see the mischief he had done. You're laughing because you did mischief.
I'm just pretending to be my own teacher.
Okay. But some of these fragments were still left floating about the world. Oh no! The fragments were left floating about the world. And it says, and you shall hear what happened to them. Oh no, there's still broken mirror pieces all floating in the air. Oh no, is that why I get my allergies?
Probably.
Oh no, I'm allergic to broken mirror.
I used an eye wash, and now I feel much better. And Andy, you don't look like you're rotting anymore. But you look much worse.
I know, but that is the end of this story, and I am so depressed to learn about all these mirror pieces.
The end is the end of the story?
Yeah, I think that...
What do you mean?
Well, it's because there's all these mirror pieces, and it's very bad, and this is a very bad
This is a
book.
very bad ending.
I don't know why we
But
even
at least
read
my
this
eye
book.
wash worked, and I'm feeling much better now.
And that was the story of the Snow Queen? I thought it was supposed to be like Frozen, like the movie.
I
where
think it
there's-
was just the first part of this story.
Yes, it was just the first chapter about how the little bits of glass got everywhere and created problems and also got into the eyes of some very famous people.
Well, foof is all I can say.
Yeah.
Are we going to have to read any
I
more
believe
of
the
this? 'Cause-
Kardashians they all have that.
Well, this is a very bad book, and I'm not sure it's a good idea to read the Snow Queen.
Well, we can wait till next time to read some more then.
Are there going to be
Yes,
any,
you're
like...
going to need to recover from this, I think.
Is there going to
This is
be
a
any
very
people
sad
or any
story.
animals or any, like, magical fairies or things in this book? Or is it all going to be things about broken mirrors?
I think there's lots of stuff in there.
There's a magical lady called the Snow Queen, and she gives everyone ice cream. But you have to pay for it. You know, it's a store.
That's Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
Okay, well, so be it.
So I got to-
Thank you for coming for Fractured Fables. And now we've started the story of the Snow Queen with all the broken mirror. And I hope that the next chapter is better. So see you next time. Bye.
Stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned for the next part of the Snow Queen.
Okay, bye. Woo! I think.